So it was at this exact moment where we left you off the last episode. Our teammate wasn't so thrilled with what we've been doing here at the club. He wanted to fight me. You guys had the option. This is what we chose to do. So we decided to fight back, and we got into a little bit of a skirmish with our teammates. And, well, let's just say some security footage of what happened was found. It has been leaked all over the internet. This is not good news whatsoever. It's putting a bad image on not only myself, but the team as a whole. And yeah, I mean, coming to Reading, I was just hoping to be somewhat of a decent player for them, help them avoid relegation. And, well, I know I'm helping to do that, but I'm not making friends. I'm making the news in a bad way. And adding on to that, you can see in this fight right here, well, we kind of got our butt kicked in by our teammates. We only threw a few punches. You know, I'm used to scoring goals, not throwing punches. That's why I'm a pro footballer and not a pro boxer. Okay, let's just get into the episode. The next training session, let's just say it was a little awkward, and so far neither of us had been suspended. We're both playing in this game, but I'm sure my teammate and potentially myself are going to get suspended in this upcoming game, or not for this game, but like in the future. We'll get into that shortly, but with that, let's get into the first game of today's episode. Apologies for, I took a few days off in between episodes, which is why this one is coming out a little bit later than normal. Thank you guys so much for all the likes and whatnot. We're gonna still continue doing 1,000 likes for the next episode to be posted, except I hate to do this to you guys, but I'm taking a few more days off. I have a good reason though. I'm going to be in LA, Los Angeles, for the EMLS Series League 1. That's going to be on Tuesday, January 22nd. So if you're watching this on the day it's uploaded, it should be Monday. The event's taking place Tuesday. You can watch it live on Twitch, I think. It should be EMLS, their Twitch channel. So I'll be out there. I'm not playing in the event, but I work for FC Cincinnati, and hey, we're going to be out there covering the event. Maybe you'll see me, maybe you won't. I think tickets are still available if any of you guys are from the LA area. So yeah, man, let's get into today's episode. Apologies, next video after this will be out in a few days once I return from LA. So let's do it, man. And as you can see, as I'm not even commentating, as I'm talking, well, it's just been a boring game to this date, and we're going to go into the halftime break with the score being 0-0. If we can win this game, we will finally have enough points to be out of relegation zone. We'll see if we can do it. That would be perfect. Our main goal is to, it's to avoid relegation, but I'd like to get this team to the middle of the table, maybe even within the top 10. That would be crazy, but we'll see if we could do that. Halftime here, 0-0. We're playing the former Premier League side, Aston Villa. Here we go, second half. Let's get into it. And as we start things off in this half, the first chance all the way in the 90th minute. Check this out right here. A chance to win the game. My teammate breaking through is still 0-0 at this point. And then look at the through ball. A game-winning goal for Julian Weber in the 90th minute, and Reading are going to get the goal. Finally, we can say that we have taken Reading out of relegation zone. This is insane. Love to see it, and holy crap, man, what a goal this was. It might not have been, I guess, the greatest goal you'll ever see, but a 90th minute game winner, you gotta celebrate those because they don't come very often. Keeper dives the wrong way, and we kind of fall over right there, but hey, either way, we're getting the game winner, and we now have ourselves a few goals in the championship, 4 goals right there to be exact. We've been killing it so far since we've joined the championship. And rightfully so, man. We came from one of the toughest leagues in the world, the Bundesliga, and now we're in a second-tier division. Nothing against the championship, a lot of good teams, but yeah, man, definitely playing in the Bundesliga is helping me out because the competition just isn't as good in League 2 here, or the championship, I should say, at England. Game-winning goal, though, that's what we want to talk about in the 90th minute, and hopefully that will make people forget about the fight that took place at the beginning of the episode. But there's still a good chance we might have to face some repercussions, possibly getting suspended, fined. I don't know. We'll find out what happens soon. But for now, it's a win. Reading are out of relegation. So I knew it was going to come sooner or later. We had to sit down with some of the staff here at Reading, and they were going to talk over what went down between myself and my teammates. So we had the conversation, and it went well for myself, but for my teammate, not so well. So here's one of the club assistants, and he was talking about potential suspensions, fines, and since I wasn't the one who started the fight, since it was my teammates, I was in the clear. He said I wouldn't be suspended, I wouldn't be fined, and wow, man, this is great. We are gonna get out of this clean, free, with nothing. My teammate is getting suspended and fined though, so hey, that just goes to show, man, maybe you guys did choose the right option, because had we not fought back right there, maybe we could have got seriously injured. Luckily, we didn't get seriously injured anyway, because our teammate kind of beat the crap out of us. Okay, let's just put all that in the past and put this in the future, or I guess it's the present, but we won another Player of the Month award. We won a few of these back in the Bundesliga, and now we're winning them over here in the championship, and this is just proof that finally we're out of relegation. Even though Ipswich Town has a game a hand, they could potentially jump us if they get a win in their next game. Let's just not worry about that. We're doing well. We picked up a win in that last game against the third best team in the championship, Aston Villa. That's what we love to see, man. And so far, things on the field are going well with Reading, but off the field, not so well. I'm just hoping I can make amends with my teammates, because it's not me who has a problem, it's my teammates who have a problem. They think I'm trying to steal their spotlight by joining the club. I think we'll be fine in the future. Let's just forget all that. Let's get into this game, second game of the episode. Let me know in the comments, do you want me to bring back the episodes where we do 3 games and like multiple storylines? They're usually close to like 20 minutes long. You guys seem to like them in the previous series. So far with this one, I've kind of reverted back to the 2 games and 3 storylines. It's up to you though. Vote down below in the comments. It just kind of all depends on how much time I have to make videos. Obviously, you heard at the beginning of the episode, I'm not going to be making videos for the next few days because I'm going to be out of town. But when they come back, would you like to see the close to like 18, 20-minute episodes on this series? It's up to you. Vote in the comments. Let's get into this game where I didn't quite see who we were playing. Either way, we're trying to win it. We're trying to continue to stay out of relegation zone. So it's Sheffield. Let's go. Another championship game, because it's the only competition we're still involved in. If you remember, we got knocked out by Leicester City in the FA Cup. Again, that was something that I wasn't too worried about, because a club like us winning the FA Cup is kind of unrealistic. So we're just focusing on the championship, and hopefully one thing we're focusing on is leveling up our players so that when we come back to the Bundesliga next season, we are going to be high rated and be able to hopefully contribute to Dortmund when we come back. It's going to be January of the next season. So we'll jump back in the middle of the season for them. We'll hopefully still be in the Champions League and, of course, the Bundesliga and other competitions. That's going to be very, very exciting. Let's go back into this game, though. Enough of me. In these games where not much is going on, I kind of just rant on and just talk about random things. But with this gameplay we're seeing right now, it was kind of brutal, not going to lie, in today's episode. Not too many goals. In this series, you're used to seeing a ton of goals every game, a lot of shots, a lot of saves, and I'm sorry, but in today's episode, it just wasn't happening. I don't know why. We're going to get into the 29th minute where we had a free kick and a chance to potentially take a lead. We couldn't do it right here. This shot from the Sheffield player, or not Sheffield, that was from us. It's going to go just over the crossbar right there. And yeah, not exactly what we wanted, as we're going to get now into the halftime break. And as much as, Reading was a team that you guys wanted me to sign for, I kind of wish, this is random, but like we got a better club to offer us in the championship. Maybe this does bring a new element into the series. We don't really have many scenarios where we're trying to avoid relegation. Usually we're always winning trophies no matter what club we're at. We're trying to win the league, win a cup. But this is kind of a new element. I can only think of one other time in one of my career modes where we've actually had a goal of avoiding relegation, and it was in the Connor Wilson striker career mode, the English legend, last year. That was a scenario, but other than that, that was kind of it for the most part. So yeah, this just brings a whole new element, and again, as I'm ranting, the game just ends. I apologize for the boring gameplay. Sometimes you just get that in career mode more often than not, because career mode gameplay, along with pretty much all gameplay in FIFA, is very inconsistent. And yeah, that's what we got today. Apologies, but don't worry, more exciting games coming. We draw this one, which probably means if Ipswich Town won, well, they're going to be passing us in the table in the championship, and we're going to be, unfortunately, back in relegation zone. That's going to suck, but either way, man, this one is going to finish 0-0, a boring game. I apologize. So we have finally, I guess, gotten big enough with some of the publicity we've got lately. Well, some teams are finally interested in partnering with us, or not teams, but I should say brands. We're getting some brands to offer us boot deals and, sponsorship deals where we'll be getting free stuff from them. They'll be paying us as well. But the only problem with this is if we go and accept one of these deals right now with the current sponsor, is going to be Umbro. They want us to work for them for a few days, and it would require us to skip a game for this deal. So is it worth potentially getting in trouble with the team for skipping a game, or do we really want this sponsorship that bad? Do we go for the deal and miss a few games, or do we say, no way, find another deal in the future, and of course, go to the games we're supposed to be playing in? Both decisions may have their consequences, so guys, you need to vote smart in the top right-hand corner. Again, no videos for the next few days. I'm going to be out of town in LA for EMLS League Series 1. You can watch that on Twitch TV, January 22nd. I'll be there along with a bunch of other people, so yeah, check that out, and we'll see you for another episode, whenever I see you. Peace.